Hello, hello, scholars. How are you doing today? Today we will be reading a story called At the Library. In this story, the genre is fantasy. Okay. Usually, fantasy is something that couldn't happen in real life. Okay. So, this one is just pure entertainment and enjoyment. All right. I'm going to move myself over here so that I can read. Okay. All right. Rick Dodson admired the pink and orange sky as he waved goodbye to Mrs. Rio and locked the library door. As the sun began its descent behind the Blue Ridge Mountains, Rick started walking to his office to collect his jacket. Seeing a jumble of books on a reading table, he sighed and began to gather them into a neat pile. No, he stated firmly and returned the books to the table. Not tonight. The librarian never left any books out, but today was his birthday, which meant a brisk walk to the Cupcake Cafe for a birthday treat before it closed at 5:30 p.m. That evening, as he sat at home in his book-filled living room, Rick thought about the old friends who had called to wish him a happy birthday. If only his job had not required him to move halfway across the country. After 6 months here, he had made more than one new acquaintance, but no real friends yet. Books are my friends, he thought, which reminded him of the books sitting on the table at the library. I might as well go back tonight and shelve them, he decided. He entered the library and flicked on the lights. Immediately he noticed a book, Small World, face down on the floor. What's going on? He muttered as he bent down and cautiously lifted up the book. Ah, he yelled and dropped the book. Four miniature figures scrambled out of the way as the book landed on the floor with a thud. Mr. Dodson, exclaimed a breathless voice, we are enchanted to make your acquaintance. What? Who? He stammered. Suddenly, the nimble bookers began shimmying up the table. We're absolutely trustworthy, Emily assured him. Haven't you heard of bookers? William asked. Every library has bookers. We ensure everything runs smoothly, said Emily. Seen any mice around? They love to gnaw on everything. Rick slowly shook his head. I do nightly rodent patrols, Harry stated proudly. Those mice run at the sight of me, he added scornfully. Do your chairs ever squeak? Inquired Clementine. No, that's because we oil them. Rick considered the past 6 months. He hadn't seen one mouse. His chairs never squeaked, and his pencils were never dull. The pencils? He asked. We sharpen them nightly, William replied. But why? Asked Rick. Look around, exclaimed William. We work and read. Bookers and libraries are complementary. We belong together. To be honest, Mr. Dodson, said Emily, we wanted to meet you because we thought that we could be friends. Rick Dodson grinned. Call me Rick, and I'd love to be friends, he said. Rick eventually made other new friends, but he still spent many evenings with the Bookers. He bought a toy car for Harry's rodent patrol, and he read scary stories aloud to Clementine. Every year on his birthday, he brought cupcakes for his friends to share with him. All righty, we're going to be making connections. We're going to talk about how the Bookers made Rick Dodson feel. Welcome, okay? And how do you make new students in your school feel welcome? Do you show them around? Do you introduce yourself? Do you sit with them at lunch or play with them at recess? Okay, that's a good way to make new students in your school feel welcome. I hope you all have enjoyed this story, and I will see you all soon. Talk to you later. Bye.